Today we have a question on echo. All right, echo is a branch of sound wave, and most times you find out that people fail questions under echo. But I don't want you to fail questions under echo again. Echo is very simple. Echo is like when you shout, "Hey!" The sound from your mouth will hit an obstacle, and it will come back, and you hear the sound again. So the sound produced after reflection is what we call echo. All right. So stop failing problems under echo. It says a man hears his voice, his echo, from a nearby hill 2 seconds after he shouted. If the frequency of his voice is 260 hertz and the wavelength is 1.29 meters, how far away is the hill? We are trying to look at the distance between the man and the hill, the distance separating the man and the hill. That's all. Okay, let's say that the man, this is the man, and this is the hill. Remember that the sound from this man will first of all hit the hill and come back to the man for the man to hear the sound again, isn't it? That means the sound will travel twice the distance separating the man and the hill. And you have to remember that the velocity or the speed of sound is equal to the frequency of the sound multiplied by the wavelength of the sound. And you know that speed is also equal to the distance over time. The distance over what? Over time. That means the distance covered here is the distance from here to here and back to this place. That means twice the distance, isn't it? That means this is 2x. Let's call this place x. The distance separating the man and the hill. Right? The distance separating the man and the hill is x. That's why we have distance over what? Over time. We use 2 times that distance because the sound will travel twice the distance. I believe that this equation here is clear. What it means is that we can now say from here, we can now say that f lambda, that is the frequency times the wavelength, is equal to twice the distance all over the time. All right. So if you cross multiply, remember what we are finding is we are finding the x here. We're finding x. So if you cross multiply, what are you going to have? 2 times x is equal to lambda ft. That means 2x is equal to f lambda t. Okay? Then x alone is equal to f lambda t over 2. Is that clear? That is frequency times wavelength times time divided by 2. Therefore, our x, which is the distance separating them, what is our frequency in this case is what? 250. 260 rather, then multiplied by the wavelength here. What is the wavelength? Look at the wavelength here. That is 1.29.